Hi guys, and welcome back to I Speak English. My name's Haley, and in this lesson we're going to be taking a look at some pronunciation, and you're going to be getting plenty of practice with pronouncing TH sounds in English. So this sound is really difficult to produce for a lot of non-native speakers or a lot of English learners because often it doesn't appear naturally in other languages. But it's a very common sound in English, and it's very important to be able to make this sound. So if you're struggling with TH, stay here with me, and we're going to be doing some shadowing. So you're going to be copying me and repeating what I'm saying so that you can get lots of practice. But before we start shadowing, please do make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the bell so that you can get a notification from me every time I upload a new lesson. There's new lessons every Saturday, so if you want to learn every week, you can. Just make sure you hit that bell and that you hit the subscribe button as well. All right, let's get started then. Okay, so let's start with our shadowing then. So first of all, you might be wondering, what is shadowing? I've never heard of it before. What is it? So shadowing is just a pronunciation technique or a learning technique that basically what you do is you copy or you imitate sounds and intonation, full sentences, words, and you copy it exactly how the speaker says it so that you get used to producing natural native sounds in English. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing in this lesson. To make the most out of shadowing, I would suggest that you do this regularly, not just watch one video. You need to make this a part of your learning, your English learning. If you do this for, let's say, a month or 2 months, maybe one video a day, then your pronunciation is going to change a lot, and it's going to be a lot more intelligible, and you're going to sound more native, let's say. So practice regularly. You can do this. You don't need specific kind of English teaching videos to do this. You can also do this with like your favorite podcaster or your favorite YouTuber. You can just take their videos and sit and kind of go sentence by sentence and just copy exactly what they say. You can do the same with a series on Netflix as well. Another good thing to do as well is record yourself talking so that you can hear your voice. You can hear how you pronounce certain words or certain sounds, because you might think that you speak in a particular way or you pronounce a certain sound one way, but in reality, when you listen back to it, you might pronounce it in a different way. So definitely try to record yourself. That will help you to kind of distinguish which sounds you need to work on more and which sounds are okay. Okay, so that was just a brief kind of introduction to shadowing. Before we start our shadowing, I just wanted to let you know that I will be bringing out a shadowing video course, a full course to help you with your pronunciation. So we're going to isolate different sounds in English, all vowel sounds, all of our consonant sounds, and then we're also going to put them all together into connected speech as well. But you're going to get tons of practice. This is a very interactive course, and it's all about you practicing pronunciation so that you can really focus on certain sounds that you're kind of struggling with, and you can sound a bit more native and just be kind of proud of yourself when you speak, rather than maybe a bit embarrassed or just a bit negative, or however you're feeling at the moment. So I'm going to leave a link to that in the description. Okay, if you click that link, you'll have access to it. You'll be able to see preview videos and take a look and see if it looks like it'll work for you. So click that link in the description if you're interested. For now, we're going to move on and we're going to get started with these sounds. So in English, we actually have two different types of TH sounds. Okay, we have voiceless sounds, which is, for example, in the word thick or think. Voiceless means that there is no vibration in your vocal cords. Okay, so if you just do this sound, nothing vibrates. You can't feel anything vibrating. Whereas if I go you can feel a vibration here. So that's a voiced sound. So these are our two sounds. Voiced, like in these and that. That's voiced. Voiceless. Okay, there's no vibration there. There's no kind of vowel sound coming out with that. Okay, so we get these and that, and thick and think. Okay, so voiced and voiceless. Whereabouts your tongue and your teeth need to be. So to produce a sound, look at where my tongue is here. Okay, let me just zoom in a little. So my tongue is sitting between my teeth. Think, think, thick, thick. Okay, so your tongue is right in the middle of your bottom and your top teeth. And then you just blow air through it. So my tongue is kind of pressing against my top teeth a little, but it's still in the middle of it. Think, thick, these, that. All right, so now that we know how to produce the sound, when do we need to use it? So unfortunately, this just completely depends on the word. There's no certain rule to tell you when to use it. It's just completely dependent on the word. For example, this, that's a voiced sound. This, that, these. Okay, these are all voiced sounds. So repeat after me. Let's have a bit of practice. So repeat after me. This, that, these. Okay, so make sure you're getting the voice on that. Okay, so that's your voiced. Same with voiceless. When do you use voiceless? Completely depends on the word. Okay, for example, thank. So you can't hear any, it's not it's thank. Repeat after me. Thank. Next one. Three. Repeat after me. Three. And the final one. Month. Okay, repeat after me. Month. Okay, so again, it's not month, it's month. It's a lot easier when it comes at the end of the word than at the start of the word. Okay, thank, 3 month. So it is important to distinguish here, and it's also important not to use different sounds in place of your TH. So for example, with 3, if you tried to just replace it with a T because it's easier, and you said tree, that has a completely different meaning. Tree is not the same as 3. Okay, so you might confuse people when you're speaking if you're trying to replace it with a similar sound. Just try as hard as you can to say 3 instead of tree. All right, so we're going to have a bit more of a practice then. We're going to start using sentences now with some TH words in them. So let's have a quick practice. So I'll say the sentence once so that you can hear it, and then I'll say it a second time, and then you can repeat it. So, this is the book that I was talking about, okay? Hopefully you heard those sounds there. They're all voiced TH sounds, okay? This, the, that. They're all voiced. So now it's your turn. I'll say it again and try to repeat it, okay? This is the book that I was talking about. Off you go. Okay, one more time. This is the book that I was talking about. All right, let's try another one. These apples are sweeter than those. These apples are sweeter than those. Okay, your turn, repeat after me. These apples are sweeter than those. Again, these apples are sweeter than those. All right, and one more with voiced. They told them to go there. They told them to go there. Okay, now it's your turn. Repeat after me. They told them to go there. They told them to go there. All right, so that's our voiced practice. Now let's take a look at our voiceless practice. So now there's no th, it's just th, th, th. Okay. So, bit difficult because the voiced sound is so common, because often it's used in the word the and that and this, so you may get a combination. So the green letters there are voiced, the voiceless letters are in purple. Okay, so we get the thief, the thief. You hear the difference there? The thief. The thief was caught after 3 days. Okay, your turn. Repeat after me. The thief was caught after 3 days. One more try. Repeat after me. The thief was caught after 3 days. All right, nice. Let's try another one. Again, so we've got that voiced at the start with the, and then the ones in purple are voiceless. Okay. The path through the forest is narrow. Okay, this is tricky because you've got a th and a th directly after each other. Path through, path through, path through. Okay. The path through the forest is narrow. Your turn, repeat after me. The path through the forest is narrow. Okay, one more time. The path through the forest is narrow. Okay, I actually forgot to highlight the second voiced on the there. I forgot that that was there. Okay, so you've got two voiced with the, and then you've got th and th for path and through. Okay, one more. Thank you for the gift. Again, I forgot to put that voiced on there. Sorry, there's a voiced one there with the. Okay, thank you for the gift. Repeat after me. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. All right, nice. All right, so time to really get into our shadowing practice then. So what's going to happen is I'm going to read a story. I'm going to read this story once through, and I just want you to focus on the TH sounds. Focus on listening to the TH sounds, the voiced and the voiceless sounds. And then I'm going to read it again slowly, sentence by sentence, and I want you to repeat line by line, sentence by sentence. Again, try to really focus on those TH sounds. All right, so let's take a look then. So, as usual, voiced sounds are in green, voiceless sounds are in purple, okay? So, let's go. This month, my brother and I decided to follow a path our father often spoke about. They say it leads to a hidden spot where the earth meets the sea. Forgot to put that voiceless on the sea again. The always messes me up. I can't see it, right? There's a voiced on the, okay? As we walked, the trees grew thicker. Think we're close? I asked. Then, suddenly, we spotted a thin trail leading to a clearing. There, to our amazement, was the spot. Thank you, Dad, I whispered. We sat by the water, reflecting on memories and feeling grateful. The thief of time couldn't steal this moment from us. After a refreshing bath in the sea, we knew we'd cherish this trip forever. All right, so there's our story, okay? So hopefully you were able to pick out the voiced and voiceless sounds there. Okay, now it's your turn. You're going to repeat after me. I'm going to go slow, and we're going to focus on those TH sounds, and I want you to repeat every sentence after me. I'll leave a gap so that you can repeat it, okay? And I'll point at the camera when it's your time to speak. All right, so let's go. This month, my brother and I decided to follow a path our father often spoke about. They say it leads to a hidden spot where the earth meets the sea. As we walked, the trees grew thicker. Think we're close? I asked. Then, suddenly, we spotted a thin trail leading to a clearing. There, to our amazement, was the spot. Thank you, Dad, I whispered. We sat by the water, reflecting on memories and feeling grateful. The thief of time couldn't steal this moment from us. After a refreshing bath in the sea, we knew we'd cherish this moment forever. All right, and there we go. That's our story. So hopefully now you're a bit clearer on the difference between voiced and voiceless TH, and you can also pronounce it a little bit better as well. If you're still struggling, you can watch this video as many times as you want and repeat and repeat and repeat. It takes a long time to be able to produce a sound that does not naturally appear in your language, okay? Like for me, when I speak Italian and Spanish with the r sound, the R, I still struggle sometimes. Like it can be tricky, you know, and I've been learning it for years. So yeah, make sure that you practice a lot, and that will really help. If you need more practice, and if you're struggling with other sounds, like I said before, just to remind you, I'm going to be bringing out a shadowing course. It might be out already while you're watching this video, it might not be, but either way, click the link in the description, and that will either take you to the course if it's out, and you can watch a few preview videos and buy the course if you're interested, or it will take you to a waiting list where you can just sign up, and I'll send you an email when it's ready. Okay, so click the link in the description if you're interested in that. If you found this video useful and it helped you with your pronunciation, please do give it a like. It just helps it to reach more people so that they can practice their pronunciation as well. And as usual, make sure that you're subscribed and you hit the bell so that you get a notification from me every week when I upload a new video. And if you have any questions about pronunciation or just English in general, let me know in the comments, write me a little comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, that's all from me for today. I'll see you in another lesson soon. All right, bye.